where peace is found. I'm yours, baby. Yes, I am. I am all heart, I'm heart of stone. I am the road that you walk on. I'm yours, honey. Yes, I am. You are everything to me, everything I hope for, and everything I dream. Yes, you, girl, makes me a man. Oh, it's you, baby, that makes me who I am. I am your fate, here to guide you every day. I'm yours, darling. Yes, I am. I am a smile, I am a tear. I am the one that's always here. I'm yours, honey. Yes, I am. You are everything to me, everything I hope for, and everything I dream. Yes, it's you, girl, that makes me a man. Oh, it's you, baby. Who I am. It makes me who I am. La 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 la. Who I am. La 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 la. Who I am.
Got you. Yeah. Yeah.
Got me.
Say who I am.
Who I am.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome, and yes, I am.
Yes, you are. How do you like that?
How do I like what?
That is love.
That is love.
Yes, you are. You are zooted is what you are
This
today.
coffee is amazing.
There's just no keeping up with you.
None. And just when you think you got me, I put another gear.
I see that. Which is why I'm just following your lead today.
It's Cat's fault.
As G-Man would say, this is your world, Freddie. We just live in it.
We live in Cat's
G-Man, the tribute to you since you're not here today. It's Freddie's world. We all just live in it.
No, it's Cat's world.
It's Cat's world?
I wish I had a name like Cat.
It's a great name.
Can I change my name to Cat?
Cat.
Meow.
I knew you were going to. You've already got though. You already got though.
It's all about the fun, and today's the day to live and rejoice. Easter has passed. All good things come to those that make it happen.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's good to have
so
you back.
Jay Harmon's here today.
Jay Harmon's here. We've got Kat Restino of Soulful Creations. I'm going to tell you, wait till you taste these, but you can't taste them, but you should taste them.
You should be here. What are you doing there?
Here, and you
Look,
should be tasting
these
these delicious treats. They're incredible. I met Kat at Trilogy when we were at Lole's gym. Oh my! You know how I'm always looking for like the next best protein bite, something good and wholesome and nutritious.
Oh, is that why you did it? Because it's
I know.
Protein bite?
See that?
Protein bite?
They're so amazing.
Delicious.
They're so like sinfully good. It's hard to believe they're good for you.
They're soulful. They're not sinful.
They're soulfully good.
Soulful is not sinful.
They're soulfully good. They should be. That could be your new tagline. They're soulful, so soulfully good they should be sinful, but they're not. They are soulful
Deep
creations.
inside the soul.
Anyway, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, everyone. I think some kids are out of school, although Jay Harmon's going back to work, so I'm not sure. It's Easter Monday. I'm not sure how that deviates from Easter Sunday, but happy Monday after Easter for everybody.
Wait, you made that up.
No, truly, my calendar.
You ever heard that?
Easter Monday.
Easter Monday?
Easter Monday?
Yeah.
No, but why not?
Never heard of that. You ever heard of Easter Monday, Kat? No,
That's
me
what my
neither.
calendar says.
You're all by yourself in this
Apparently,
one.
Google says it's Easter Monday. It's like a Hallmark holiday.
What?
A Hallmark holiday. Think how many holidays were created by Hallmark?
Mona Lisa, how many? What? I don't know what's in this thing, but this thing is good.
Karen made full Colombian. Lucky brought in a lot of coffee. She said she drinks coffee, so she brought in coffee and milk and brownies and chips and everything last week for the crew.
Who did?
Lucky did.
Lucky, yes.
That's where the
That was
coffee came
last week.
from.
Lucky, and she had a guest. They did the IV. Who did the IV? Jay. Jay, how do you feel? Is she Superwoman? How she feel today, though? Because it's the 3-day effect. Got to find out from Jay. Bring on
We'll
that.
find out how Jay's feeling. Anyway, you had a nice weekend. You ready to rock and roll after today?
I'm ready. I'm always ready to rock and roll. But today we're doing the Giovanni set.
Okay.
And that ain't my son,
And
Giovanni.
what
It's
does
the other
that,
Giovanni.
what does that mean?
You got to tune in to find out. We're going to be moving around, going to different places and different locations in the studio, bringing you a different look.
All right.
You better put on your sneakers.
And I see that we've got a couple sponsors we're going to be talking about. Actually, I need to get this article out. Denise Marsh, the host of Gypsy Soul, she wrote a lovely article about the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Amp Media Futures Foundation. And if you subscribe to Around Wellington, which is an online newsletter, you can see it there. But I think we're going to post the article separately. And I was thinking, how did she quote us so eloquently? I don't remember her interviewing us, but wait, she did. Do you remember we did?
Yes.
And that's where she got all of her
remember.
information from.
I read it and it made me weep. And then I showed it to Gio. I says, wow, look, Around Wellington. Then at the end, I noticed that it was Miss Marsh.
Is that incredible? It was a lovely article. Heather, I'm going to send you the link. I might have already put it out there. But it's definitely worthy of posting again on all of our socials. A huge thank you. Because what we do every day, we do every day. It's like we're so wrapped up in the minute. But when you look at it from an outsider's perspective of what we do every day, it's pretty remarkable.
It is. And it's not only us, it's thems. Did you see the piece I posted for Cinda Heather? Not Cinderella, but Cinderella.
Which is?
She was twirling at the studios up in Boynton. And everybody was saying, why is she twirling? I says, because she's ecstatically happy. And I put it out there. And the people were talking about, you're really going. I got about 100 thank yous, congratulations, I mean, about doing something up in Boynton, which is long needed.
You know who
That's
else
needed.
told me? Remember Christina from El Brazo Fuerte?
Yes.
She's good friends with Angel and her husband.
Abrazo fuerte. Brrr.
Exactly. God
Wanna
bless
make
you, too.
Sneeze? Make you sneeze.
So she even heard about it all the way down in Coral Gables.
Oh, everybody's hearing about it. I heard it all the way in Sarasota because Gio's parents says, yo, I was reading on Facebook, you guys are doing something in Boynton. You guys are doing May 2nd, Segundo de Mayo. How do you say that?
Segundo de Mayo. So join our fun on May 2nd. It's Segundo de Mayo. It is our fundraising effort for our crew at Amp Media Futures Foundation. At Amp Media Futures Foundation.
Am I supposed to hold this
It
up?
is open to the public. Come on, join our fun. We have incredible sponsors like Miss Denise Marsh of Gypsy Soul. We've got the power of 3 Full Circle Networking. They are coming in as a
3.
silver sponsor. We also have Revive Air, and they are our #1 platinum sponsor right now. And I think we just got one of the
We got the filter.
the air filter,
Let me
which
tell you,
is
it electrified me.
that's really for us. I cannot even believe how much better it's going to be in this place. Plasma Clean Air, new commercial coming to you today on that. And Soulful Creations is also a proud sponsor of in-kind donations for food sponsors. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
We also have our own Jay Harmon, the artist.
And check out our newsletter, which is coming out this week, because you're going to see the sale of the week. You won't want to miss this rock bottom opportunity. So check it out. It'll be in your inbox this week. So a lot of cool things happening. And then on May 13th, we've got 100 Plus Women Who Cares right here in the studio. So if you are a woman and male and you like to give back to foundations and charity and network, save the date for May 13th at 5:30 p.m. right here in the studio. It's a networking meet and greet, and it is our quarterly meeting for 100 Plus Women Who Cares to vote on the foundation that will receive their Q2 funding. So 100 women, they donate $100 per
100
quarter. All
women.
that money goes to a foundation charity that is chosen at the event.
But
So
it's
a lot of
100
cool stuff.
business women. It's 100 business women in a room.
You don't have to be a businesswoman. You can just want to give back.
Well, that too. But I think that when you put 100 women in any room,
It's scary,
it's kind of, no, you're going to come up with some good ideas. You
Some
can get
great
Kat to come
ideas.
and join us.
which would be really cool.
It is really cool.
And this event is actually going to be covered by Aunt Media Futures Foundation and the North Palm Beach County chapter. So it is a free event to attend, which we don't often do. But this one is more of a get to know you, looking for new leadership for the South County chapter and see what it's all about. It's a great group of women and men that want to give back and help small charities and foundations.
What is that?
Because now men
Men are allowed.
Men are allowed.
Me and Jay were thinking if the men come, we're going to go hang out maybe at like we did the last time. Remember we hung out in Studio A? Yeah, great time. Yeah.
But that loses the whole, then you're not here, you're there.
No, maybe we mix it. I don't know. I'm going to see how many men actually show up. If 50 men show up, then we definitely got to do something.
Definitely got to do
It's
something.
how to do it.
And Aunt Media Futures Foundation was the Q1 recipient of the grant money for this year. So a huge thank you, and it's our way of saying thank you, thank you, thank you, and giving back. And our crew will be here, and it's going to be great.
Okay.
All right, you want to take a commercial break?
Let's
and then
do that and
go
switch sets.
Talk over to Kat, and we're going to
Yeah.
step over to Mr. Jay Harmon and see what else is rocking and rolling on this. Hard to believe. It is the, 20th? Is it the 20th or 21st day of May? Oh, I got to pay a credit card bill. April, sorry. I got to pay a credit card bill anyway.
Wow.
And I'm not drinking your coffee.
And you notice that nobody says nothing. If it's me, they'll be all over me.
I'm like, April, November. It's like a
October,
change of
December.
perspective here. I have to get my zoning right because I'm not often here. And there's not often anyone on the other side of the camera, which is pretty cool, too.
Why are you staring at Giovanni? She's not used to seeing a
I'm
human
not used to
being
seeing a
there.
human being on the other side of the camera. I'm used to seeing a duck or nothing.
Wow. Hey, listen, at least you're not a duck.
All right, more to come. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and
Facebook?
YouTube. Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe
You're
TV.
very Gershly solicited.
You can also find all of the shows that we produce here, including Inside the Artist's
Why are you
Mind and
mumbling?
Sally Bernard on YouTube at Ant Media Productions. Like and subscribe to everything at the bottom of the screen.
Yabba dabba
More
doo.
to come. Yabba dabba doo. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Sure's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Sure's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street, Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see their faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
In a world where finding reliable and compassionate home care can be overwhelming, Sunshine Home Care Services stands as a beacon of hope. That's why we've partnered with professional nurses, physical rehabilitation centers, and medical offices to ensure their patients receive the very best in home care. At Sunshine Home Care Services, our mission is simple yet profound: to support and enhance the lives of our clients. We genuinely enhance the quality of life and offer a comprehensive suite of 26 services tailored to meet every need. We go beyond the basics with health monitoring, emotional support, pet care, and home safety checks. Sunshine Home Care Services is more than just a service. It's a partnership in care. We invite you to experience the difference a compassionate team can make. For a personal consultation, call us today at 561-821-5811.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome back. Okay, before we get over to Dawn and our guest, Ice here has a little bit of information. Where's my ice truck? Are you kidding me? I'm back in the city. What am I, a hot air balloon up here? Buc-ee's. So why don't you tell us a little bit about our sponsors that are helping us for the May 2nd cause?
Yeah, so we got a lot of sponsors. So we have some sponsors who have just donated, like Butterfly World. They've given us 2 tickets for admissions. Same with the Miami Marlins. We have Schur's Chocolate, Past Perfect Consignment, the Remax Collection, and Renegade Lemonade. And then for our food, we have Payway Asian Kitchen, Duffy's Sports Grill, Dope Vegan, and Smoke Barbecue Restaurants and Catering. They're all donating the food for the event. Then we have Indu, Savia, Kind Diner Society, and LMR Services. All have donated to us. Next, we have Full Circle Networking and Trilogy Gym. After that, PRP Wine International, Savor Our City, Wines for Humanity, and Gypsy Soul. And our top sponsor right now is still Revive Air.
Revive Air. Now, did you see that this one ate something Vietnamese called pho? And you know how you spell pho?
It's pho. Yeah, it's P-H-O. Yeah.
P-H-O.
Yeah.
It's an F and an A missing, and they replaced it with a P-H and an O. Maybe we can get them in here. We would have a trip with that bad boy. Maybe we can get them to come.
Okay. I don't know.
Wherever you got it from. Where'd you get it? The Vietnamese people. The restaurant.
Pasta for the event, so they're going to be
I didn't know that.
Another food vendor as well.
Oh,
I have to
pasta.
thank David for, and it's going to be in little cups, so we don't have to worry about that.
In little cups. I
bring
love
in
the
little like
pasta in
serving
the little
cups.
cups.
Wouldn't that be nice? Isn't that nice?
That's beautiful. Very nice. Jay Harmon told me he's also going to put up a couple of pieces for the event as well. We're going to get to that in a second. But why don't we
And I've got 7 beauty gift certificates from Makeover Beauty by Maria Stefania that I need to go pick up. 7 of them.
Put that on the list.
Men, and I just got notified today. So
wow. Let's go over to stage 1 so we can get more notifications.
it's pretty cool, right? So Maria Stefania of Makeover Beauty by Maria. She just opened up a new salon right on the corner of Hillsborough and Federal Highway, right in the LA Fitness gym. She's moved to another story in there, and she's there. She's got facials, full aesthetics, hair, makeup, hair treatment centers. So she's offering 7 gift cards for the foundation, for the fundraiser, which is pretty nice.
First sponsor of the Brooklyn Cafe at iHeartRadio when we did the
9
midday
years
show
ago.
there. 9.5 years ago.
And think about how young she was, because I know how old she is now.
Yeah.
9
Amazing
years
girl.
ago, she was just a kid opening her first business.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Stefania. Very nice.
So,
All right, so what do you got with you? Who you got with you?
So I'm excited. I've got Kat Restino joining me today of Soulful Creations. I met Kat when we were at Lolay's event at Trilogy Gym, which was an incredible workout opportunity. And you know, you're working out and you walk outside and there's these delicious, delicious bites. And Kat, you were there working out with us also.
Yeah, she's one of my best friends, so I got roped into actually doing the workout classes.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it, yeah. I used to do kickboxing and everything, so all the MMA things, that's always fun to me.
Well, tell us more about you.
Well,
a chef?
I'm a chef, a GM right now. I started my own business about 2 years ago, but previous to that, I was a pastry chef for over 10 years, and I'm also a huge fitness junkie too. I'm training for my first bodybuilding competition.
Wow.
So very into two different worlds, but I love both of them.
What's that look like, training for bodybuilding?
A lot of discipline and consistency, saying no to all the food that I'm surrounded by all the time, but you know, just staying on track with everything.
Is Lola helping you?
She's the one that inspired me, actually, to even do it.
So when is it?
Hopefully by the end of the year. We haven't set a date yet. But
wow.
How is a chef able not to taste
eat?
everything?
I know.
How do you do that?
Because I only like taste the stuff and then I just don't eat it after.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Food-wise?
Okay.
Food, pastry, I don't know.
Pick.
Pastry-wise, I just like doing very amazing home-baked goods. Like your average dessert that people are like, oh, I just made a brownie, but I'm going to make you the best brownie you've ever had is normally like where my baking comes from.
Did you train yourself or did you go to school?
I went to school, Johnson & Wales,
Oh.
and then I got a lot of experience over the years. So
Did you grow up in a house where your family liked to cook and bake?
Actually, I didn't.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't eat frozen food anymore, so is it no, I'm kidding, survival?
I was very grateful, like when I moved out of the house, I went to culinary school, so I was surrounded by a bunch of chefs and everything. Like all my friends were chefs, so instead of the normal people ordering food out, I lived in a house where my roommates cooked all the time. So that's how I
Amazing
kind
is
of learned how to start cooking and everything. But
you don't mind cleanup either?
no, I mean, whoever cooks, the other person should be cleaning.
So that's what Freddie always says. If you
A
cook, the
chef
other
doesn't
person
worry
cleans.
about cleaning up. Stop it. A chef is magical.
I
The
see you've
cleanup is
landed
the
on
rest
another
of us.
planet, apparently.
What is that? The rest of us clean up. We
You've
need to
landed.
clean.
Jay, what planet has he landed on? Is that like Planet Kangaroo?
I mean, what is that? What the hell is that? Is that an ice cone?
It's called Bingus. It's an alien cat.
It's an alien cat,
Is that what you-
Bingus.
The creature that you're sitting next to is Bingus.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. All right, so back to cat.
Yeah, let's do this. So,
Let's go back to
chef.
cat.
So can we call you chef?
Whatever works for you guys.
But you are a chef, yes?
Right now, yeah, I am.
Right now?
Part chef, part
Is it going
GM.
to change?
I'm not sure what the future
Well, you
holds.
created these incredible soulful creation bites. Why did you create these, and what makes them so healthy?
So I'm working on healthy desserts for not just athletes, but in general. I mean, you can see the trend in food and a lot of celiac and dairy allergies out there and everything. So part of making amazing regular pastries, I did want to have like a healthy line. So that's where these started coming from, and just working on healthy desserts. And I was tired of like going to have a protein bar from the store that just didn't taste good. And everyone's like, oh, this is so good, and it's dry as anything. So that's more of where my motivation from behind making those. I want something that was healthy but tasted awesome.
And what's in these?
So I have vegan protein, oats, chia seeds, your preference on nut butter. I used peanut butter for these ones specifically. And then I used to do brown rice syrup, but I switched to date syrup recently because it has a lot less sugar. So I was trying to make it as healthy as possible.
Clean ingredients.
Clean ingredients.
Do you do anything for diabetic sugar intake people?
I have not branched out to that yet.
Okay, well, when you do, let me know.
I will.
Because you could have all the other ingredients. It's just the dates, the syrups, right? You couldn't have?
You can just have very small pieces. You can't, in moderation, because you don't want to spike yourself.
Well, here's the other side of this. What's the serving size on these?
What are you laughing at?
1, 2, the box?
I mean, they're so good, you're going to want the whole
They're
box.
so good. I ate that. I wanted like that whole little box.
I mean, you can at least have a couple. I would have to break fully down the macros on it, but you'll be fine with like 2 or 3 because they're bite size. So
they are so delicious.
Do you like pastries more than anything else?
Yeah.
It does, right? It's your personality.
Yeah. It's my happy place.
It's your happy place. And they say the chefs are the happiest people in the world.
Okay, look at these. They're perfectly formed.
Why don't you taste one? And tell me what it
peanut.
tastes like. What are you smelling it for?
Because they're peanut butter. They're so good.
So taste it. What's it taste like? I can't believe that
Heather
hasn't tried it.
I will if I give the opportunity.
No, you're not giving the opportunity.
So you can grab one.
Empty box.
It's peanut butter. You don't taste the chia seeds.
Oats, the vegan protein.
They taste just like so good. Heather gonna love these. Whoever else likes these healthy protein bars, because you're right, the ones in the grocery store, they sit on the shelf. They're fine for what they are, but they're not like this.
No.
And you also have the Nutella ones.
Oh yeah, I had those aren't healthy, but I make all sorts of things. But I had Nutella brownies that you were
But you're
able
so
to try.
different. You're into health. You're gonna do competition, and then you make all these other things that are like the complete, which is great. You're like me. Like I like to go against the grain too, huh? Oh Lord! Like I said, you know, they find all of this humorous. That one's
picture
not
you.
very humor.
It's a good picture you.
No, people are gonna think I'm so full of myself. So what does the future hold for you? I heard you say something. What do you want to do in the future? What do you want to?
I am hoping to go full time with my own personal business. That's the big goal.
Which one?
Soulful Creations.
The foods.
Yeah.
All right, so
All
we're
the
gonna go
pastries.
full-fledged into.
Going full-fledged.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to promote it. We have to produce it. And you're found. Where is your place found?
Oh, I do it out of my apartment right now.
So it's online.
Yeah.
Like an e-commerce type of deal.
Yeah.
Could this be a meal?
No. For you
I
it
mean-
could, because you're a bird.
If you want to replace it like a shake,
Mm-hmm.
you could do that essentially, like a snack during the day.
That's
This
what
is
I'm
protein.
thinking. It's like a great protein shake, a snack. Instead of chips or anything else, it's incredible.
But
Yeah,
that's
more
true. Instead of
nutrition.
chips, that's a good idea.
You get the vegan
Dessert.
protein or dessert, peanut butter, the vegan protein, oatmeal, and it's all good.
Dessert. Do you know at the end of a meal, because I'm so limited that sometimes you need that small dessert that will fit right in. So we have to make an appointment to get Chef up to Boynton Beach, so that we can spread the love up in Boynton Beach. Yes, on spreading more peanut butter, because I think it's vital that people get to know who you are and what you do, and then that will take care of itself. Because looking at her face, she ain't smiling a week.
For me, it's like when I found you there, and I thought these are so good, and everyone loved them. So I'm thinking, can I have one? You can actually have one or two and be quite satisfied.
You can even have 3.
You don't really need 3 because you can be satisfied with just one.
Yeah, they're good, but they're also like a little rich too, so you don't need a ton of them. They hit that sweet spot.
Right.
The
So for
object-
dessert after dinner, you can really
Yeah.
just have one and be satisfied with that.
Well, it's the personality behind the product. You know, I was just talking to Jay Harmon about that. And if you're outgoing and you're bubbly and everything else, everybody will remember. It's like Norm from Cheers, right? Everybody remember his name because he was like a jolly guy. He was funny, but he drank beer. I mean, you know, in this case, it's like putting out a product and people are going to recognize you, and then they'll jump right towards the product. I think this is vital.
How do you sell them in packages smaller than this?
Yeah, the smallest package is a package of 4, but I just brought a bunch so you guys could have.
You
today.
guys, my crew, you're gonna love these. Heather, this is right up
No,
your
I'm
alley.
giving it to Heather. I'm gonna.
She's gonna love this because
She's a-
everything we talked about on the morning show, and you'll customize it for different nut butters.
Yeah. I can change it, whatever somebody preference, change the protein flavor, all the things. So it's pretty interchangeable, just whatever the customer wants, honestly.
Is it no bake or do you bake them?
Oh, no bake.
So how good is that?
Simple. And the shelf life on them is at least 3 weeks, honestly. Like you keep them in the
Wow.
fridge and they're solid.
Well, then definitely invest in a big box, then you can have them.
Yeah.
And what's the website?
I don't have a website, but my Instagram handle is SC Pastries. So you can. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Just DM me through there. I'm working on a website, though, I promise.
And I was talking to Kat. She works with a great restaurant chain, and they own quite a few restaurants. See if, as we roll into spring and summer, about doing some remote locations. Palm Beach Gardens. There's one down here also that she's working with, right here in Boca.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Which
Well,
I
we
think
could
would be
do
a lot
the
of fun.
sweet show.
But great restaurants to get on the road and
Absolutely.
promote. People have told me the restaurant industry has been hit really, really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you would know better than anyone that with the surcharge in food, you can only upcharge the customer so much. So there's really a deficit.
Yeah.
And as you're rolling into summer, it could be more of a deficit.
Yeah, you can definitely see the change throughout the seasons. Honestly, like it's since we had COVID and coming all back from that, like you've seen it come back, but it's not where it used to be. So it's slowly coming back. And I think the biggest thing during the summer is the neighborhood, like getting your neighborhood crew to really come in and support. Like that's where you're gonna find it the most.
She's 100% right. You know, people will spend up to $200 to see a baseball game because it's an entertainment, it's a show.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't just watching 18 guys play baseball anymore. Now it's a show, there's all sorts of lights effects, all of this stuff goes into the experience. So restaurants are gonna have to learn that going to have a meal, you're gonna have to have an experience. If you think that sitting down, getting served, and leaving is gonna make it for you, it's not. People just aren't gonna come out to that. But when you have desserts and different personalities, so you serve your desserts and you meet the people in the restaurant, that changes the game, man. That's like meeting one of the baseball players that comes up to your box and says, hey, how you doing? Can you imagine? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's getting close to the people that cook it, people that know about it, people that have a story behind it. In my world, that's just the future of what is going to keep smaller businesses alive.
Would you ever want to have a food truck?
No, my bigger goal, I mean, I've thought about a food truck, but my bigger goal is to do more wholesale accounts and like cater for big companies and stuff. That's the bigger goal.
More than pastries and all kinds of food?
No, just pastries.
Just pastries.
Like, I know I can cook and I'm great at cooking, but like truly my heart is happy when I bake. If I had to add cooking and stuff in there, the only way I would do it is if I started like a meal prep company for athletes and everything like that. Because there are a lot of meal prep companies out there, but also half of them don't taste that great. So bringing in one of my best friends is a very phenomenal chef, but we've talked about truly bringing an experienced chef on board for something like that to create really actually delicious but healthy meals. But that's the only way I would truly incorporate food, if I'm being honest.
How far will you send your baked goods in
How will
Florida?
I what? Sorry.
Like Orlando, how far will you send it?
I'm not sure where the journey takes me yet, so I just...
Can you deliver it to, let's say, Jacksonville? Can we get them up there?
I mean, it would definitely have to be a big...
Right.
Like, a big order and everything, yeah. So, I haven't gone that far yet, but...
Gio's brother-in-law is involved with a young lady by the name of Sarah, and their family owns 8 restaurants in the Jacksonville down area. I love to send it and see what happens.
Because it's raw nut butter, you have to worry about the heat in Florida, so it would have to be packed and shipped in a certain way, so it wouldn't just become runny nut butter.
I thought because it doesn't. I thought they were just the opposite. I thought you could just send it out. You had to put ice to it.
I would, if you're sending it that far, I would have like, especially the heat alone.
It's the heat
I would
in Florida.
have some ice packs or something in there just to keep it cold. You don't need anything crazy, but...
Well, what we were talking about over the weekend was that they're going to send us some foods down of their specialty. I don't want to tell you the name because I haven't cleared it with them. And then take the same package and send it back. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like the trucking business where they go and they always come back with something else. What you have to do is put the ice and send it, reuse it.
It'd be great. And I bet sure is chocolate. They're big. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's in Boynton Beach. They have like a co-op side to all their chocolate that they do to welcome smaller businesses in.
Oh, nice.
So it would be nice. Maybe you could keep a couple boxes there also.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So we can connect you with her.
Friends up in Boynton that may want to dip their toes in this bad boy.
All right. So tell us how people find your Instagram.
Just SC Pastries, and I would just DM is the easiest, and then I do custom orders for everything. Because I've literally was a trained pastry chef for 10 years, so brownies, cookies, pies, cakes, the whole shebang.
I think you'll do everything.
Yeah.
You
and
do
I love
pies too?
Do what?
You do pies?
I do pies too. I do it all. One-stop shopping.
I know, but these are so good. These are so incredibly delicious. If you are looking for dessert or a healthy energy bite or even a meal substitute if you're on the run and on the go, instead of taking something off the shelf, invest in these, put them in your fridge for a couple weeks, and just grab and go. They're satisfying, they're delicious, they're healthy, they're clean ingredients, and no preservatives. And I'm not even in a bodybuilding competition, but when it's good, It's
You
good.
got to eat it.
And it's good. You got to eat them. What can I tell you? All right, Kat, thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Such
you,
a
guys.
pleasure. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Jay Harmon on the set. Let's see what's happening in our sale of the week. More to come.
Amp Media Productions is proud to announce a collaboration with ABC WPBF, producing high-quality commercials for clients in Palm Beach County. This partnership will leverage Amp Media's creative expertise and video production capabilities with ABC's extensive reach and community connections to deliver top-notch advertising solutions. Contact Amp Media Productions today to amplify your impact in business on ABC WPBF.
Family business. It's me, my sister, and her soon-to-be husband. We've been here for about 5 years doing our thing in this beautiful little spot right in the heart of downtown Boca. We really are like that authentic New York, New Jersey, Northeast thing that you want to have when you're in South Florida. Our bagels are made from scratch every single day. They're top-notch, best you can get around here. And then lunch, chicken Caesar wrap, or like we have a beautiful avocado supreme salad. That's really, really great. And of course, all our sweets are incredible too. You know, something savory, salty, and a little something sweet after. And we will do our best to provide the best service, best food, best everything. And if there's anything you need, we'll do it.
Breaking news, aliens have finally made contact with.
Welcome to the Amp Media Studios here in beautiful downtown Boca Raton.
In conjunction with True Oldies Radio South Florida, Amp Media Productions is here to help amplify your impact in business and to bring greater awareness to our community. Give us a call, 866-224-5422. We'll see you soon at the cafe.
And like I always say, come on down and visit us and don't be late.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape, the perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
And here we are at Dope Vegan.
Can you imagine?
West Palm Beach.
Only in Florida can you spend the week before Christmas outside listening to Christmas music and getting ready for a holiday lunch at Dope Vegan. Amazing.
It's unbelievable.
What a cool place, right?
What I like is we're going to have a snowball fight.
They might have like a grass fight. I'm looking at the menu and to see that everything is vegan. The Dope Burger has vegan cheese, burger, vegan bacon even. Yes. And then like, what is vegan bacon? No bacon, everything's tofu, sweet potato fries. The owner is incredible. They were one of the kind sponsors of the Amp Media Futures Foundation fundraiser that we had in the studio. So we thought, let's check it out. So check out all of this delicious food that's coming your way. Stop on by. It's at 175 North Military Trail in West Palm Beach. So it's right off of Southern and Military, right on the corner. You cannot miss it when you get off of the street. So come on by anytime you're in the area. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe Show and Amp Media sent you. Let us know what you think.
And don't be late.
Specializing in color pencils and graphite art, Jay Harmon brings art to life with styles such as Art Nouveau, Ultra Realism, Abstract Realism, and Pop Art. Whether you're looking for a piece to make your walls feel like home, some flair for your office, or giving your pet the ultimate photograph, Jay Harmon has art for all. Come see some of his work in person at the Brooklyn Cafe Studio. Visit his website for prints, mugs, commission info, and more.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Hi guys, I'm Kat Restino with Soulful Creations, good for the Soul Pastries. Baking is truly one of my biggest passions and I bake from the heart, so whenever you get something from me, just know it's truly coming from the soul.
How did you get the package?
How did I get the what?
How do you order?
Oh. Way to order SC Pastries on Instagram is the easiest way to order through me.
Perfect. All right, we're back.
That was like lunch. So good. You all have to try them.
I never seen you smile so much.
I love healthy
You know, it's
food.
funny. When you're up here, it's normal. When I'm up here, the craziness.
Right? Like eating healthy just brings me joy.
I made a healthy vanilla syrup for my coffees.
What are you talking into?
This
Talking into this mic.
Oh, you
Now
gotta
I am
hold it. Oh, okay.
Talking into this mic. Over the weekend, and it's amazing, and it just brings me so much joy because the vanilla syrups and coffee syrups they have on the market are awful and terrible for you. So I made one at home, and it's the best thing ever. So.
Right? When you eat healthy, you're like, oh, this is so good, and I can do this. It's just getting other people to embrace my eating habits. That's a little bit more challenging. Or not. They can eat how they want, which is fine. But these are incredible. You would love, I don't know if you will. Heather's going to love
I'd rather
these.
embrace her foods than your method.
Heather will love these. And Kat, delicious Soulful creations. All right, we ready to see what Mr. J. Harmon has, special of the week?
Mm-hmm. We have our special of the week. This week is right here at the studio, and it's a picture that I'm going to have on a special offer each week. We're going to do a different special, and we're going to begin it this week with...
This
how's
week.
that? Sounds good.
This week. Yes, so is it this picture next to Heather?
So it's the picture right over here. If we can show that.
So tell me about special of the week. We are here to promote, Mother's Day is right around the corner.
Uh-huh. I am here to promote the my artwork, and if you have could see anything that that you like of my artwork that we have here at the studio, or I have on my website at coloredpencilsartist.com, or anything that that I have currently done, I am ready to sell it, and we can make you a great deal on this. And if you have a business and you would like to show some of my artwork in your business, that would be a wonderful thing, because I would be very happy to come and talk to you. And we can make you a nice deal too with with working with me with selling artwork in your business, and it's a good way to promote your business. I will be there to help.
Heather, do me a favor, pop that one next and take that one out, put it next to Jay to make life easier for our cameraman in here who is having all sorts of conniptions here going back and forth.
When we had the radio station, you had all of Jay's paintings hanging on the wall. Remember the different portraits?
Yeah.
And he was having a special back then. It was like buy one, get one 50% off. So I invested in 2 pieces, and I have them in my little studio where I get ready every day. And I look around, and I've got some of your pieces. I've got one of Sally's. I've got I've got a couple of Amy's. And I feel like my house is this mini gallery of all of the incredible artists that I love here. And I look at these beautiful women that you have created, and they just make me smile. It was for me, and I've got the lady with the rosary and the raven lady. And they're just so beautiful to have. And then the one you created of me, I also have in the house.
That was freaky, though.
Yeah, that was...
she showed a picture of something you drew.
One of my favorite pieces. And all these pieces you can find on my website also as prints. And if they have been sold as originals, you can still find them as prints on the website, and along with merchandise too. So this is something that I am moving all out to try to reach the public more with my artwork, to find you and to let you see in person what I do, because I would like to meet you.
Excellent. And Jay has a show he does with Sally Bernard on Fridays, and it's called Inside the Artist's Mind. And everybody was saying to me it should be called something else. Remember, we talked about this. And the whole perspective of the show is that I wanted Jay the artist to know what's inside their mind, what made them tick.
That's the focus of the show, for me to talk to the people on the show, the creative people, and to see what it is that they do. And then I will talk to the audience about a little bit about what they're doing, how I perceive it, and what it really is, and they can make up their own mind, but you can see it through my eyes.
Exactly, which is interpretation and
my interpretation of their work.
And it's interesting because when they leave here, they go, boy, I didn't understand the perspective, but now that I'm leaving, I get it, because it helps you develop what you're trying to do Because sometimes you try to deliver a message and it doesn't land.
Yeah.
And this helps people.
And sometimes people are not actually selling their artwork correctly because they don't know what people are thinking about their stuff that they're doing.
Correct.
And what I'm doing here is trying to show what people are really maybe thinking about their product. And instead of, because a lot of times I know as an artist, I don't know until I get some feedback what people want. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm saying, please let me know, what do you want? I would be more than happy to create a piece just for you.
Now, this piece, how are you going to push it out? What are you going to tell people to?
We're going to have a high quality picture, put it out in our newsletter, and it's going to be Jay Harmon's special of the week. So come on down to the studio. We're going to put it out. I'm going to put it in the newsletter that's going to go out this week. And oops, you left something in your cart. Special of the week.
And we'll be more than happy. And like we said, Mother's Day is coming up, and I think that would, some of my pictures I think would be a wonderful thing for Mom.
When is Mother's Day?
May 12th, May 11th, that weekend, that Sunday.
May 12th, May 11th.
I think it's the 11th.
What's about 3 weeks? So if you want to get in touch with Jay and you want a picture made of Mom, I mean, he's good enough
I can commission a picture of your mom if you like.
And then you have a box of them.
Soulful creations.
And you put it together. I'm going to tell you something. Mom will love you forever. She's going to love you forever anyway, but it'll be a special moment for Mom.
'Cause I think for moms, the older we get as moms, the more you just want peace and quiet and quality time. And something like Jay's creations, it's just incredible.
How would you feel if your kids gave you a picture of you with one of them boxes for Mother's Day?
I would love it.
It would be a special moment from your kids, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. All right. I can see where we're going with this.
See where we're going with this?
I like it.
And then what will we do for Father's Day? Darth Vader. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'm looking around.
I don't
We've
know
got,
yet.
May the force be with you. May the mask be with you.
You see, how come men, Father's Day, you send me that, and I'm sending you something beautiful? What's the matter with you?
Because Jay's creations, when you think that it comes from just a blank piece of paper, everything starts with just a piece of paper, and how he brings life to this paper with colored pencils or graphite pencils, how the artists take a blank canvas and create depth and movement is, to me, so incredible. They can bring things to life.
True
that if you haven't been to our studio, come on down on May 2nd, enjoy Segundo de Mayo, have some great food, meet some friends, see our crew, see what the artists have around, and I bet Jay will offer you a special deal of the weekend
And
also.
on May 2nd, I'm going to have, in a raffle, I'm going to have 2 pieces of my artwork that you could have in your home.
Wow.
Now that is amazing.
A lot of great things.
He sold the piece that we had to. We still haven't
clean
replaced
piece.
it.
At the last event,
Yeah.
I sold a piece there.
We left a hole there to show people, hey, we'll take it right off the wall for you.
I'm thinking maybe we should take your Beatles piece and blow it up and put it back. I bet that'll sell on May 2nd.
Well, we could do that. We could make a.
Like you did with the last time, the original one. Remember what was that like?
It was like
sold that.
3 feet by 9 feet, and
Yeah,
we
but you
did sell
sold
that. The print.
Yeah, but you sold it to somebody. I hate to blow it
Yeah,
up.
it was huge, and that's
Maybe a different
And I had
Beatle.
another one that I did, another picture that of the Joker. You remember from that, and it.
You sold that one too?
And it was he's in front of a brick wall. And it says, "Why so serious?" painted on the wall, and it's the Joker. So
You sold that.
I sold that, yeah. And so I can do just anything that you are really interested in doing. I can try to create it for you, and I will.
Awesome. All right, so check out the newsletter or come on down to the studio, see all the incredible art that Jay Harmon has created. All right, Jay, you're off to work, I know.
I am.
Teaching kids some art, keeping their creative minds alive. All right,
Excellent.
we're going to take a commercial break. More to come. We've got This Day in History, and I believe a tribute to the Pope. So
And we
stay
have
tuned.
Mona Lisa's going to talk something special also when we get back.
We'll be right back.
On this day in 753 BC, the mythological figure Romulus establishes the city of Rome, becoming its first king and laying the foundations of a great civilization. On this day in 1836, the Battle of San Jacinto takes place where Republic of Texas forces under Sam Houston defeats Mexican forces under Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. On this day in 1934, the surgeon's photograph of the Loch Ness Monster is published in the Daily Mail. On this day today, Pope Francis, the first pope from the Americas, dies at the age of 88.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty region pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Wings, we also sell them. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
To protecting what matters most, your family, your business, your peace of mind, you need reliable fire protection. Introducing All Fire Extinguisher Depot, Fire Extinguisher Service. Our certified technicians ensure your extinguishers are always ready to respond to emergencies. Before and after, we leave your fire safety in top-notch condition. Join the many satisfied clients who trust All Fire Extinguisher Depot for fire extinguisher service. Because when it comes to fire safety, there's no compromise. Contact All Fire Extinguisher Depot at 786-704-2750 to get your extinguisher service today. Your safety is our priority. That's at 786-704-2750. All Fire Extinguisher Depot, protecting what matters.
Amp Media Futures Foundation is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to providing college students with immersive opportunities in media production, marketing, business skills, and communication.
Interns will learn professional workflow skills in editing, video and radio broadcasting, public relations, digital media, graphic curriculum, and access to equipment to make a positive impact.
Amp Media Productions is a full-service production house with a variety of shows ranging from the Brooklyn Cafe show.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a very busy Wednesday.
Sarah
Open your
Spiritual.
heart. Right here on the Oldies Station, you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
Call me Zena.
Teach by example, and that's what I try to do all the time, to teach by example.
You know,
Artist Loft.
Using that term more. Yeah, lofties, yeah.
And Gypsy Soul.
They love music. It's like their favorite thing to go to.
I teach like preschool up to 12th grade.
Yeah, nice.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Amp Media Productions. Please like and subscribe to all of our shows.
I want to be a first class champagne, please.
Dying comfort.
Yeah, that's good. We offer opportunities to excel in the field of TV film production, social media management, video editing, set design, graphic design, sound engineering, journalism, and many more useful tools to help you land a career in the media business.
To volunteer or be a part of our team, or to make a donation of any size, please visit us at ampfutures.org. Help us to empower college students to create a positive impact with immersive hands-on experiences in media production. Help us amplify the future.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
She don't even bring me candy. Take me up and then down I go. She give me nightmares like I've never known. But there's a lot that I'm trying to stop. Turn the light on back on and fill my heart. I didn't know why you can't see. I'm just a little bit high. No, I'm just a little bit shy. I got my milkshake in a bottle. My foot's down on the throttle. I'm drowning in a river of wine. So if you really wanna know why, I'm just a little bit shy. I'm shy. I'm a baby, but I do not cry. I make you laugh, I'm a funny guy. Some people don't understand me, but that's just fine and dandy. Gonna try me or you'll never know. We start the music and we good to go. Next door from the corner shop, there's a rub-a-dub-dub, 6 stars in the bathtub. Why I'm shy, I don't know why. But if you wanna read my sign, you can try, then we'll fly.
At Revive Air, we're revolutionizing indoor air quality with Air Shield technology. Our commitment is clear, delivering advanced air disinfection solutions for healthier, safer environments across all indoor spaces. Air Shield utilizes patented confined plasma field technology to neutralize viruses, bacteria, mold spores, allergens, and more, ensuring cleaner, safer air for everyone. Breathe safe with Revive Air. Visit airshield.com or call 608-807-8677 to learn more. That's 608-807-8677 to learn more. Revive Air, redefining clean air. Because you are what you breathe.
Hello. So, Amp Media Productions has a new location coming in Boynton Beach. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's a beautiful location. It's quite literally steps away from the beach. So I don't even know all the segments that we're going to do while on the beach. Kind of crazy. But it's beautiful. We have backdrops. We have pink backdrops, green, black, you name it. It's going to be by appointment only. So you're going to contact us at production@amp2.tv to make an appointment for any sort of video segment, show, anything you need. You can also contact our phone number at 866-224-5422. And we are super excited to work with you. The content is going to be out of this world. It's going to be game changer, and it's going to be unlike you've ever seen. So,
see, that was now. I love
never said it was.
when you put Heather on the spot, because she gives me the evil eye.
A lot of good stuff, and I love the commercial you did for Revive Air Shield. Actually, ours just came in the mail today from FedEx. I can't even believe they came Wednesday. This is how quick it was. They came Wednesday to measure the box. and today's Monday, and it was holiday weekend, and we had it FedExed, and it's here already. I guess they're going to come install it.
I can't wait till they come install it because I want to take some video about it just to show exactly what it does.
But I'm excited. Everyone's going to feel better, breathe cleaner air. Karen's going to, when she cleans, it's going to stay cleaner. It's going to keep the dust particles. You know, they talked about when you see in the sun come through your window, you see all that dust.
Yeah.
To me, I always thought it was like the sun's coming through. I didn't realize that was bad, that those were bad particles that we were breathing in. To me, I
That's
just thought it was
plastic.
sunlight. It's not microplastics now.
It is, and it's a good thing. And again, like Heather was saying, there's a phone number and a website. If you want to make an appointment, come and talk to us. If you're in Boynton or north or south of there, come and talk to us about putting together a program for your business. We have a bunch of people that we're reaching out for. We're putting a marketing team in place. English, Spanish, man, I'll even do French because
We
somebody
can do
here told me-
Italian now. We got Italian
And
speakers
Italian,
working here now.
Yeah, Giovanni
You speak
speaks
Italian?
Yeah. He's Italian. You know
Well, so are you.
No, I'm French. I do French fries.
He's more Puerto Rican than Italian.
You're more Puerto Rican than Italian.
And Puerto Rican is his own language.
It's its own country.
But you reach out to us because I think that the object of the game, and we had a meeting with Jay this morning, is the studio's nice. Outside, it becomes nicer. It's a challenge. People get to meet you. A lot of people in Boynton don't even know what we do. The Boynton Chamber of Commerce have been in touch with me and a few of the hosts that we have in here. So here we go. It's going to be fun.
And I'm thinking we can head up to where Kat is, where she works, at a great little sandwich shop up in Palm Beach Gardens. They also own a few restaurants. There's one in Palm Beach Gardens, and there's one here also. And I'm going to get in touch with them.
And we have some exciting news. We're still working on it. We may have a spot up there.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right, did you try it?
Oh.
How
All
is
right.
it?
Soulful Creations.
Oh, you didn't try it yet?
No, she's waiting to do it on air.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
Oh my gosh. Why does
Get in tight. That's it. Get it real tight. There you go.
Hey, Shamar.
What does it taste like?
So good, right?
That's so good.
It's so healthy.
It's really
so good.
peanut buttery. So if you're not a fan of peanut butter,
You know, you're the
But
only person.
I
My
am.
God, how tight are they going to get?
okay, you need to stop. Get out of here.
Your tonsils
Get outta here.
removed?
Yes, actually.
I can tell. They're gone. They're not there.
Isn't that so good?
This is really good. Very enjoyable. It's very sweet, like really sweet, which I'm not complaining about at all.
And this is a once a day type
With date, with mix it with date syrup,
Yeah, I love
peanut
dates.
butter.
Dates are so good. Oh my gosh.
She'll do any type of nut butter you want. So if you don't want peanut butter, I'm going to see if she'll do like sunflower butter.
I don't care what she uses.
A little
Right?
hypoallergenic in case you're allergic.
Exactly. So you know, anyone who has nut allergies, you can have sunflower butter, which is so delicious in itself. And the oats, right? The chia seeds.
Super good. High in fiber, high protein.
I want to see what her package is inclusive of. If she puts packages together, or she mix and matches and things of that
I
nature.
think she'll do anything you want.
I think that's really interesting for like the health people, gyms, Trilogy, a lot of different places that we visited. That's why she was there, right? Will benefit from meeting there. Giovanni, instead of having his meatballs at 11 o'clock at night, can have a treat.
We have to add the Savia logo. Well, actually, they're on our sponsorship logo as for food for the foundation for the event. It's a week from Friday.
How are you feeling? You got 2 weeks to go. You've been a nervous wreck. This is like a wedding.
I just want to make sure, I don't know, I can't make sure if anything. It's kind of like in God's hands is what it is. Put together, I don't even know if the raffle baskets are baskets. I think they may be more, because some of them are such high-priced items that they may be standalone for raffles. I might just put them in frames. I think more certificate-based than in baskets, because most of it are certificates.
Let's call them raffles. Doesn't have not baskets.
Is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Other than the few baskets, we have the Mary Kay basket coming in. I've got the Indu. We have Laura Sanders as a basket, Gypsy Soul. But a lot of other things I've got, like wine tasting for 4 to 8 people, which is incredible.
That's a lot of wine.
We have 2 of those. He's coming in on Wednesday to talk about that, which is a great opportunity. So that's really not a basket. It's more of a raffle opportunity.
Are we doing Wawa Pump 6 again?
You know what? I did not hear back from Wawa this time.
Tell them Pump 6 is a big thrill.
We got Butterfly World. So a couple things we'll be able to package together.
You know, when I go over to the other side, I stop at the same Wawa, and the lady knows me, and I walk in, she says, Wawa Pump 6, and I go to Pump 6. It's hilarious.
But a lot of great opportunity, a lot of great things. Do we have Chloe's piece?
Is it finished? Yeah.
All right, so unfortunately, the Pope passed today, but what a lifelong legacy he really had. And he was all about being equal, right? Opportunities for everybody, accepting everybody where they are. He became Pope in 2013.
And you know, he put people in the clergy positions that were only meant for cardinals.
Have you ever seen Conclave, the movie?
No, you told me about it.
Now you really need to watch it because that's exactly what's going to happen now. They say his funeral's in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and then 4 to 6 days, and then 15 to 20 days they go into conclave, which means they have to elect the next pope.
The next pope, yeah.
And it has to be a majority decision. And if that majority decision is not made, you keep going and you keep going, and
Until
then
you find it.
and when you find it, they put the smoke up through
The chimney.
and that's how you know.
You know, it's really funny because every pope writes a secret message that he leaves to the next pope. Nobody's ever read it. And so it's put in some kind of vault or something, and it's been blessed. So that one will be given to the next pope as well. And you know, you go in as pope, and when you die, you go back to being a cardinal. Did you know that?
I did not know
You don't
that.
die as a pope, you die as a cardinal. So there's all sorts of stuff that you're going to be learning about.
What
but
an honor. But if you think about faith, we all talk about faith and how we all need more faith right now, that he held out through Easter. And he gave his words of wisdom on Easter. And he saw the people and he rode through the streets on Easter Sunday. And he passed the next day. It's just, he had a mission. And he did not let go until his mission was accomplished.
But the last 2 weeks, they told him to stay in bed. They told him not to move around. It was very dangerous. And what did he do? He did the complete opposite. And he did everything that he wasn't supposed to do because he says his calling is not bedridden. And if God calls him home, he'll leave. But he left on his own terms.
So may he rest in peace. And let's roll it.
Pope Francis is the 226th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church. He was the first Pope born outside of Europe in a millennia. As of today, April 21 RST 2025. He has regrettably passed away at 88 years old. Pope Francis leaves with a humble legacy and open-minded words. As Pope, Francis bucked some establishment trends but also towed the line. He condemned the Catholic Church's sex abuse cover-ups, but he also said it was unfair to single out the Church. He often advocated for migrants and refugees, spoke about the climate crisis, and criticized capitalism. In the most recent of years, he expressed support for civil union laws for same-sex couples, advocated for the global abolition of the death penalty. He took a strong stance on economic inequality, the importance of environmental responsibility, and made heard the plight of migrants. He was both praised and criticized for his views, that of which blended the traditional Catholic doctrine with a heavy focus on compassion and social issues. It is clear the Pope Francis leaves behind a legacy of humility, unwavering faith, and an upholded reformation of the Church. His impact will be felt for generations to come.
Wow, nice job, Chloe.
That's an amazing piece. Nice job. And it's funny because popes are 226. So if you know anything about sports, I don't know, do you know what the Baseball Hall of Fame is?
I know what it is.
Okay. So only selected few members since the beginning of baseball have been around and elected to this building. A pope, there's only 226 of them. It's even a far smaller number since the beginning of popedness.
Well, think about that because once you become pope, you are pope until you pass.
Correct. You're a selected individual. Now, can a pope be a woman?
Can a cardinal be a woman? They say no.
No. They say no.
They say yes. They say no.
They say no. They say yes. Nobody knows.
Well, are there any female cardinals?
I don't know.
I mean, just look in their law book and then that'll tell you yes or no.
I think just some of the
Probably
questions.
a no.
Well, let's find out.
Knowing their set laws and regulations that they already have, it's probably a no, but again, who knows? I don't know.
It's interesting. I guess we're going to find out. And on there, you see Giovanni. Giovanni's the reason that we've been moving around sets today because he came up with a vision. Welcome, Giovanni.
Thank you.
Been here since Friday, right?
Yes.
Are you exhausted yet?
I'm always exhausted.
You went up to Boynton. You've been moving cameras around. You did the morning show. You've done more in 2 days than some people have done in 2 months.
I mean, I'm always welcome to do that. It's a learning opportunity. Always. Everything is. And if you're not learning, I mean, that's That's how you start dying. I mean, you see people who are 80, 90, and they're always reading, they're in the gym, running, whatever, constantly learning, improving themselves, and it's like they're not even however old they are. I actually saw a TikTok this morning about a guy, I think he turned 100 this year, and he was in a Planet Fitness every single day. All the people know him, and he's always working out, always trying to stay healthy, and he doesn't look a day over 70, 80. It's crazy.
He must know Russ.
Yeah. What is it, 12 what?
20 and back?
20 and back, yeah. Well, you know, the idea here is exactly what Giovanni brought to the table. He always wanted to try things that he was never given an opportunity to express. So we said, okay, talk to us and let us hear what you got to say. And one of the reasons that we're moving around studio, even though it's a little bit uncomfortable. And then I said, everybody's going to be on there. So we put Mona Lisa on there. We had Ice on there. And all of them in there are going to be inclusive as well as himself, because you can never lead people unless you're willing to take the first step, right?
Correct.
But now that we have someone running floor that does this, now we can take it to the next level.
Well, now the game.
The Vatican's chief spokesperson has said that women could become cardinals in the Roman Catholic Church, calling such a move theologically and theoretically possible. Wow. However, there is no official policy allowing women to hold the title of cardinal, and no woman has been ordained as a cardinal in the Catholic Church. So it's allowed, but no one is there quite yet.
Listen, there were no girl umpires either. There were no female referees either, or NBA referees. And we have them now. And I'm going to tell you, in the next 5 years, you're going to have the first female manager in Major League Baseball.
I thought there wasn't she in the Marlins?
No, the Marlins is the GM. She was the first. And the Mets came out with one also as vice GM or something. But I'm talking about manager in uniform on the field. You're going to have a woman. It's coming. And I'm going to tell you why. Women see the game differently than men. It's just a fact. And in this game, you need a different angle, perspective to be.
Don't you find it so poignant, though, that he died after Easter? Not before, not on Good Friday, not on Easter.
I don't know. I think God called him. It's time to come home, and he left. If he had stayed in bed for 2 weeks, he'd still be alive today.
But it was Easter.
He picked
had
to go a
things
different
do.
way. Well,
Things to do. Now, we got things to do because they got you running floor, which is pretty exciting.
Yes, very exciting.
Everyone buckle up because we're going to be moving a whole lot.
we're going to be doing a whole lot of different things. Things that I've always wanted to try, but I didn't feel that we were ready to do it. Now I'm just going to do it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we try again until it does.
All right, more to come. All right, nice job, everyone. Chloe, that was a fantastic piece, paying tribute to the Pope. And I think her new friend Alex is going to be joining us next week. A lot of our crew is having finals this week, so in and out. So they'll be here next week, and starting's fresh.
We are also looking, we're talking to Jay, and one of the new kids that's in there, A-Rod. A-Rod. We're talking about games. Is he ready? Wait, we're not done yet. Is he ready?
Aaron.
Aaron.
He's like,
all right, let's do this. What time is it?
1:30.
All right, let's take a commercial break. Come back. We're going to set up a new segment that I want to try as well. We're going to have Aaron come out.
All right, more to come.
We'll do that.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Ding ding, here we are at the favorite chocolate store.
Schur's Chocolate. If you could have smell-o-vision in this space, oh my gosh. Tell us about Schur's Chocolate.
Well, we hand make almost everything in chocolate. We do it all in the back room here. We have a workshop back there. We just love what we do.
Everything's here from Easter bunnies to truffles to mints to, I see this toffee pretzel crunch.
It's probably our best seller. Everybody loves, when they come in, some people are a little grumpy when they walk in, but when they leave, they're happy. Everybody.
That's the way chocolate works.
Nobody ever leaves unhappy. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you can spell chocolate, you come here, they got it. It's everything.
This is Smoke Barbecue. We're located in Fort Lauderdale at 3351 Northeast 32nd Street. Fort Lauderdale 33308. Our website is www.eatsmokebbq.com. It's EATSMOKEBBQ.com. You can order online. We also do catering for 10 to 10,000.
If you are looking to bring your family out to an incredible food venue, this is the place. We're at Smoke Barbecue in East Fort Lauderdale. Everything is amazing. You can see their faces on our crew, and the amount of food that they have taken down in about 15 minutes is absolutely unbelievable.
And we're still going. I can't talk, I'm eating.
And everything is coming. So here, let's eat.
Your True Oldies Listener's Guide. Listening in the Palm Beaches? That's 95.9 FM. On the Treasure Coast? You want 106.9 FM. In Boca? It's 95.3 FM. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Broward County covered with 96.9 FM. And you can always hear us anywhere at TrueOldiesFLA.com.
In a world where finding reliable and compassionate home care can be overwhelming, Sunshine Home Care Services stands as a beacon of hope. That's why we've partnered with professional nurses, physical rehabilitation centers, and medical offices to ensure their patients receive the very best in home care. At Sunshine Home Care Services, our mission is simple yet profound: to support and enhance the lives of our clients. We genuinely enhance the quality of and offer a comprehensive suite of 26 services tailored to meet every need. We go beyond the basics with health monitoring, emotional support, pet care, and home safety checks. Sunshine Home Care Services is more than just a service. It's a partnership in care. We invite you to experience the difference a compassionate team can make. For a personal consultation, call us today at 561-821-5811.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
How'd you like that?
They're very delicious.
They're very delicious.
I couldn't talk.
I know. There's a lot of peanut butter. But so good. Can you do just one? You could do just one.
Me, yeah, I could.
Right? You could do one, but then you're like, maybe I need a second one. And then you're done. Yeah. But yeah, so satisfying. So check them out. Soulful Creations. They are going to be here
I gotta
as well
tell you
next
though,
week.
they're very soulful. All kidding aside,
Right?
Really
It just feels like it's just good soul food.
very good.
Soulful soul food. All right, we've got a new producer in studio. I guess we're doing a game segment today with Aaron.
That's my name. Don't worry about it.
Aaron. So welcome, Aaron, to the set.
Good to be here.
All right. So what do we have cooking over there? What kind of game?
The game I'm going to be showing you today is called Say Anything. It is a game of learning the opinions of your friends and figuring out which one is the popular opinion amongst you all.
Oh.
Oh my God, this could be a war.
Yeah, there's
that what
the
you
potential
meant?
for that. Not as much with Monopoly or Catan, but the game is pretty simple. These cards have a number of questions on them that you read aloud to the group. The group then each gets one of these little wipe-off boards and a marker that they can put their answer on. And from there, they are all read aloud, and there's one person who acts as a judge and secretly picks their favorite one using this little dial. And the object of the players is to guess which one of the opinions the judge thought was the best one. And you can always lobby for your opinion being the best. Good example is, what is the worst candy holiday?
What is the worst what?
The worst candy holiday.
She says Valentine's Day. The worst candy holiday, Easter.
Easter.
Not a big fan of Cadbury eggs, huh?
Has anyone ever actually had the cream-filled Cadbury egg?
Yeah, they're great. They're fondant. They're delicious.
Is that what they are?
The worst is Peeps. Peeps.
Peeps.
Disgusting.
Are you kidding me? I like Peeps.
Those are
Absolutely,
those.
you like everything.
And this is what I mean by it can be contentious.
But hold on, those peeps are the hairy bunnies that have the sugar on them.
Yes.
The marshmallow.
Hairy bunnies They're not hairy. They're marshmallow.
I cannot
It's sugar.
stand those things.
It's sugar.
I used to give them away when they said, and that's all they gave me.
Do you remember the commercial, Life Cereal? Give it to Mikey. He likes everything. We're going to do a new commercial with Abdullah's face in it. Let's give it to Abdullah. He'll
like
try
it?
it. He
You like
likes
Peeps?
everything.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
eat anything as long as. Like,
It's not nailed down.
as long-
I don't like
It's not pork.
Yeah, no pork or alcohol involved.
Other than that, Abdullah's good to go.
He'll eat a rock.
I'm not sure I'd go that far.
All right, so I guess, what do you think, Valentine's Day or Easter? Worst candy holiday?
I guess you'll be the judge.
As if I'm being the judge, I would have to say Valentine's Day because of the lack of variety.
Oh, that might be true.
Why? It's all red, hearts,
Exactly.
chocolate.
There's no variety.
It's all themed to one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you get rock candy. That's why I used to give my ex-wife rock candy. Wonder why. I wonder why. Giovanni, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, what's our next one?
Next opinion question. What is the best way to pamper yourself?
Pamper
I can't
yourself.
wait to hear Freddie's opinion.
Pamper myself. You're gonna laugh. But when I was back in the day working in construction, I used to run home and make a bubble bath with Coco Ricos, the soda.
Your bath?
In the bath, and I used to sit in the tub.
With
in the
Coco
tub,
Rico?
About a Coco Rico and a quarter of pork fried rice. That is a true story.
That is self-care. That is self-care to the max
You have
right
to
there.
because you got to be a maniac to do
The
that.
rice in the bath, or you'd eat it?
I used to eat it in the carton.
I thought the Coco Rico was in the bath.
Yes.
That's what I thought too. I thought he
Coco
poured
Rico.
that into the bath and he
So did I.
sat into
No,
it.
no, in the
You drank
bottle.
it?
I drank it in the tub with
the
bubble
pork
bath.
fried rice. Oh
with
my
the pork
God.
fried rice. I'm gonna tell you, don't kick it if you ain't never tried it. That's all I got to say. Wow, I used to love that. Man, that brings back memories, psychotic
What's the
memories.
question? Best self-care?
Yes.
Pamper yourself day?
What is the best way to pamper yourself?
Me, it's just solitude. Kind of be alone.
What, you lock yourself in the closet?
Just be alone without having to answer anyone. Like a book at the beach or at my pool
That is so
alone.
lonely.
Oh, it's so amazing.
You like being alone?
When nobody's talking to you for like an hour.
What, do you
even
lock
5
yourself in the
minutes?
bathroom?
Sometimes. Have you seen the new commercial, the new Geico commercial? You know, it's always don't be like your parents. And the guy goes into the bathroom and someone's knocking on the door and he said, when the door's closed, conversation ends. I don't know what happens. The door seems to close and people think it's open for conversation time when you go to a bathroom. I don't know. So no, that's not peaceful.
So you want to be locked in a closet?
No, I just want to be left alone.
In a closet.
Valid. That's valid.
How about you?
I would say massage.
Massage is good.
For sure.
A massage? Other people touching you?
Here we go. We had this argument before,
Ugh.
Freddie, about getting
Ugh.
massages, and you're so
Do they wear
against it.
gloves?
No.
No.
Oh, babe.
Do they wear gloves when they do your feet?
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
places do, some places
do, some
don't. I've
don't.
noticed that.
With my feet, you better be wearing them.
Abdullah, how do you do self-care?
How do I do self-care? Well, if I feel like, if I feel like I have a headache, or I just basically just go to bed. Basically,
Honestly.
yeah. Just maybe sometimes if I feel like my mind is just like overwhelmed and overstimulated, maybe it's just like I should.
So you just go to sleep.
Yeah, I just go.
Self-care, go to sleep.
Yeah, I just basically take a nap.
Avoid all my problems.
And
yeah,
what about you, Giovanni? Self-care.
I like to
Mhm.
go to the gym. That's a good spot to kind of
Truth.
just unwind on
What do you
stuff.
do? You run?
Cardio.
You run?
Cardio. I used to play soccer, so it's a good replacement. Or just like put on a show or play a game or something to just take your mind off of it. Once you enter something like that, it's just like your problems go away.
The power of the mind.
How about you, Aaron?
Distraction.
For me, it is a good cup of coffee, an easy chair, and a good book.
Really? You read a lot?
Oh yes.
What
I've
what
read
what is
7
your
books this year so far.
What's your favorite type of book?
I actually like young adult fiction because it's easy reading, but it generally has a decent plot. And you can go through a lot of books in a short amount of time because they're soft reading. But it's more of a it's a downtime activity.
Remember when Hollywood went through a phase of like adapting YA novels? It started with like The Hunger Games, and then you had all the other stuff like The Maze Runner and
I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss it.
My God, yes. You miss it.
Good stuff.
Couldn't stand watching that stuff.
All right, so do we have a winner, Jay? What's your way of self-care?
She don't have one.
That's what
She comes in and says, whatever.
I think she just likes to hang with you.
Not with me. No.
Yes, you're like good for the soul.
My form of self-care was sitting in between you guys in Studio B.
I'm gonna tell you, I still haven't.
That was like being
I haven't
rebirthed.
lived that down. I play that for people on the West Coast, and they're like, "Really? What is that?" I don't know.
That was yeah. It's like being back in the womb.
Next.
All right, Aaron, what do you think?
All right, your
Aaron,
last
which
one
one?
is, what is the coolest movie?
No, wait a minute.
prop
Wait. Who won the last one?
Oh. Well, I'm going to go with Dawn because I liked her answer best.
Solitude.
You know, you.
I don't know, the Coco Rico and some pork fried rice. I'm not quite sure if that's resonating with a lot of our viewers, but yeah, maybe it is.
Have you ever had it?
Neither one.
Well, if you lock yourself in that closet and have Cocorico and rice, you see what I'm talking about.
Is it concerning that there's two of us that thought you took the drink and bathed yourself in it? Yeah.
You think
Like
I threw
that
the
was the
ingredients in the
bubble
tub?
And I thought, remember
Really?
Mr. Bubble? I thought, right, the Coco Rico became your bubbles.
Yeah, yeah.
And the rice.
And the fried
tub?
rice was like the bath bomb.
I just thought you were just soaking Coco
There is
Rico.
really something wrong with you and you and you and you and you.
But you make us laugh.
But it seems like something you would do. That's the thing. That's why we thought it.
What do you mean seems like something I would do?
I'm like, oh, you want to
Take a bath in
Coco
Cocorico?
Well, you were prefacing it by saying this is a true story. This
Yeah, I've done this before.
Yes.
It was a bottle,
I took a bubble
Giovanni,
bath with Cocorico.
And I remember one time the water was so hot, and I put the bottle there, and when I opened it, the damn thing exploded. Because I guess it was too hot and the
For
bottle
me,
was cold.
A bubble bath period is outlandish.
Yeah.
Because it's a little gross.
You're bathing in your...
Like bathing in your own like dirty stuff.
Yeah, you shower, bathe, and then maybe shower after.
Yo, okay? I don't do that. I jumped in to my clean tub and went to town and had a bowl.
Oh, that's right. You poured everything into the tub, and then you ate as you were bathing.
Do you remember, was it Cat in the Hat where they came out when there was a ring around the tub?
There was no ring. It was clean.
Yeah. Were you married or were you still living with your
I was
mom?
married with my first wife.
So did Michelle, what did...
Oh,
Susan.
I see what happened. She walked in, and then that was the
Susan
end.
caught me one time. Susan caught me one time. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. She caught me one time because I got home a little late, and I said I'm going to do it anyway. And she caught me one time. She came in, and she called my mom. And she said, there is something deliberately wrong with your son. And she said, why? What's wrong? He said, she's in the tub with this. She said, don't worry about it. That's just crazy things he does.
That's just...
God forbid a man trying to catch a vibe. Like,
Am I trying to catch a vibe?
I know. Like,
I was in tranquility.
I know. God forbid.
First of all,
I know.
Coming from you, I'm really shocked.
What do you mean?
Because I've seen some of the things you do. I don't know why. I even told you. Why is TikTok sending me her video?
I think you're creeping her videos.
Real?
Creeping what? They show up.
You follow me.
That hairdo thing, I follow you.
You follow my TikTok. You're going to see my TikTok videos.
I follow everybody in here.
Okay, they don't post. I post.
Some of them scare me.
And you like them, so they're going to keep... Oh, Freddie likes this content. We're going to keep showing Freddie Heather's
I
content.
like everything that everybody puts in here. I'm not supposed to do
saying.
that?
So,
Am I not
and
supposed to?
I post more than probably a lot of people here.
A lot.
So...
Very creepy.
So, you're going to see more of it. Please.
It's the same thing. You see, you do things that back in the day, I would never have done. And I know you love a bubble bath. You just won't admit to it.
No.
No, you won't. Because you're soaking in your own dirt. You can empty the water and do it again and again and again. And eventually, the dirt stops coming off.
Now, I actually think, do I ever get 5 minutes of solitude? The answer would be no.
Well, I'll give you something when I was 5.
Solitude?
Yes.
Okay.
You wear a mask, and you have one of them tubes, and you go underneath the water. Ain't nobody gonna bother you
I
then.
know someone would come and ask me
You're
a question. if
snorkeling
there
in your
is no
bathtub.
Snorkeling in the bathtub. Come on, tell me you never did that.
I never did. I don't think I ever did that.
Snorkel in the
Like, I don't have a
bathtub?
childhood memory of ever
You
doing
guys
that.
never snorkel?
the
Giovanni,
bathtub?
Giovanni, come on now. No, in the tub.
I had no reason to do it in the tub.
We had
I
to test it. I never did it before, so I went in the tub.
I think
Where do you
Aaron
see
used to
that?
do
It's
that.
just in
I
the
think
tub?
my son would do it.
No, you go underneath and you count to see if it really works. And then the kicker was they gave me those flip-flop things. What do you call that?
The wings or the flippers?
No, the feet. Flippers. That doesn't work too well in the tub.
In the tub? No.
Doesn't work too well.
Well, no, I have you beat on that. My nonna would get me these little ducks to get, and they would be textured, so like you could stim against it as a child.
I'm sorry, you do what?
Stim.
Stim.
What does that mean?
Touch.
Touch it, mess around with it.
Messing around and touching your rubber duck.
The rubber duck that goes and sticks.
And you laugh at me, Mr. Rubber Duck.
Oh, and then also crayons that you could.
Crayons. You wanted to draw on your bate.
No.
On the walls in the bathtub.
On the tile, you could do that?
Wash off with the water. Yeah.
I only did that body paints. I never did the tile. But okay, what was the duck thing all about?
It was supposed to be like on the bottom of the tub, so you wouldn't slip, and it was textured to keep your.
You mean like a
feet from
mat?
Slip and fall. Yeah, but it was individual little ducks. But I would take them and stick them to the wall and play with them.
He thinks that I'm crazy.
See,
But
the
I would be
memories from
eating,
Nona.
Like Cheerios as an infant in the bath, you know.
Not Cheerios, pork fried rice.
Right, but it's- okay, when
Cheerios won't work.
Where's your son,
You're
Jim?
a grown man. He's a child.
Yeah, when I was a child.
I was
they did
21.
Did you ever give your grandkids pork fried rice?
I was 24. Okay, take it easy. You gotta get so technical.
Hey, back
My
back
parents
when
were
you
married at
get
21.
Married at younger ages. My dad married when he was 29, and my mom was like 22.
Yeah, back in the day, 20,
My
your
mom
age, I was
Yeah.
already
21
married.
when they got
My
married.
mom.
What were you
were
gonna
we
ask me?
thinking? Did you ever give pork fried rice to your kids, your grandkids in the bathtub?
No, but if they wanted to do it, I'm all in.
You totally would do it.
I would throw a party.
And Freddie,
A
your
pork
son,
fried
would be
rice
so
party?
in.
I would throw a party for my grandkids with the bubbles and anything they want. They can eat anything they want. Think about it this way. If you take a happy bath, you will always be clean. Confucius said that.
Anyways, what's the last question?
One more question, Aaron, and we're going to
You
wrap
win
it up.
again.
Alrighty. For the last question is, what would be the coolest movie prop to own?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a I can't.
I've
Save the
got
best
it.
for
I can
last.
start.
Yeah.
DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
You and Missy
Jay
Fu.
said she knew someone was gonna say that.
DeLorean, okay.
Just like not the mini that they would shoot for some of the scenes, the actual car.
You want the car or you want the Back to the Future car?
The Back to the Future car. I don't want just a regular DeLorean. Anybody can get that, but it's supposed to be a movie prop, so I want
That
the
one.
on the set.
That's
Alright.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Abdullah?
I would want the 2-ton animatronic that was used in the movie Virus. In case you're wondering, Virus is a horror movie directed
Yes.
by the special effects guy for Terminator 2. It has Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Sutherland, and one of the Baldwin brothers.
Okay.
Okay.
The 2-ton.
What about you, Mona
Oh
Lisa?
yeah, nope. I don't know.
No props?
I have no idea. Like, I
Exorcist.
can't think of that's
It
so
doesn't
much.
work. You have to give us
That's just too much to think of right now, guys. I'm like freaking out.
Like,
Oh,
you
you
do
don't-
like the Ghostbusters car. There's so many cool ones.
Like I can't think of a bad one. Like I need to think of a really good
The
one.
Batmobile.
That's
Which
what I was saying.
Batmobile?
I don't like Batman, so
Why not?
Superwoman.
I don't like Superwoman. I
What
don't
about
like DC.
Catwoman? I'd take that whole
The
prop.
Whoa.
The glass slippers from the ruby slippers
What?
from Wizard of Oz.
No.
Like there's so many good ones.
Oh,
The
no, I
ring
know what
from
you
Breakfast
want.
at Tiffany's.
Wait,
That'd be a good
let me
one.
guess what you want.
That's
I bet
fitting for you,
You
Don.
want the ship from Titanic.
I don't like Titanic.
Really?
Well, okay, and I thought okay, guys.
There's a lot of things she don't like. Watch it. She's about to
How about
blow
you,
a
Jay?
corpuscle.
Okay, well, it's like, oh.
Ask Jay what hers would be.
See? Thank you.
What, there too many?
Second, then come back.
Okay, what would your prop be?
Guys.
Jamie Lee Curtis in
You want
Trading
her?
Places.
You just want Jamie Lee Curtis?
In Trading Places. You don't remember the scene?
That's not a prop. That's a person.
That's a prop to me, baby.
I really
I
wish.
can't.
But can
I
you buzz
can't.
him, please? Heather, you got the buzzer?
Oh, my bad.
Thank you.
What's wrong with that? That's a prop.
It's a person.
Yeah, the...
Professor, is that a prop?
It does not count unless it's an object.
It is an object. You ever seen her? That's an object, baby. That's all I got to tell you.
It has to
Give
be
it a bell.
not alive.
Maybe his
Not
nickname is
alive.
Professor.
That would be the
Professor.
rule.
Huh?
Not alive.
Not alive.
It has to be a dead
An
prop?
inanimate object.
Yes, an inanimate object.
Then I want Superman's,
Cape?
no, the booth, the phone booth where he
Oh,
used to
that's good.
jump in and he used to take his clothes
That's
off.
a good one.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen that
What's,
back in
have
the
you
day?
noticed the theme of your things today are taking clothes off?
Well, he
From
took
the
off his clothes,
bathtub
but
to
he
Jamie
had,
Lee Curtis to Superman.
Well, he
You
wouldn't
seem to have a thing
completely
about
take his clothes
clothes.
off. He would have the suit underneath the business.
That's okay, facts. But I'm
Thank
noticing
God
a
for
theme to
Giovanni.
you. Like, you might even have to think
well, I'm
about that.
trying to get Jamie Lee Curtis, and you guys said no.
Can you imagine what Sigmund Freud would just do with all of
No,
these
he was a
answers
sick guy.
you
He was
had?
a very sick man.
Thing
Please.
about being clean
He was
and with no
very
clothes
envious
on.
of a lot of things.
Just
Well,
his mother.
Sigmund Freud was like obsessed with his mother, so it's,
Was he?
yeah. He had a
So
thing
was
for his
I.
mom.
You ever seen his mom? Hottie toddy.
Don't even.
Oh.
What'd you just say?
So was I. His mom was this beautiful woman.
Sigmund Freud's mom?
Oh yeah, Mrs. Freud was.
Wow, this is a...
You ever seen it? If you ain't seen it, why are you
Professor,
criticizing the
help me out
man?
here.
No. What?
Yeah.
What?
Did you just short?
He
Did I
had
just
a
short
thing.
circuit you?
He had a thing for his
Short
mother.
circuit.
Yes.
No, she was gorgeous.
His mother. That's
God.
disgusting.
Do you know how many people?
How do we get off on this
Professor,
tangent?
how many people have written books
This is
about
what
being in
happens.
love with their mothers?
Freud.
Oedipus, I think. Oedipus?
The Freudians of the world.
All the
and those
Freudians.
No, all the Freudians. Okay.
the Freudians of the world.
The Oedipus complex.
We're distracting
I
her
think-
from coming up with an answer.
No,
She's not
I
gonna
figured
come
out
up with
one.
one.
I
She's-
figured out one.
Answer?
Oh,
She's-
what's your
You
answer?
came up with one?
Yeah, sure. I want the robot TARS from Interstellar.
That's a good one.
She's like, okay, that's a good one.
Oh, okay.
What do
Thank
you
you.
got, Jay?
See?
Another
She's
second.
going to put it on the set.
What
for
about the
us.
robot from Lost in Space? Does not compute.
There's so many things you could do, like Star Wars. You could do.
Oh,
the-
I would
the
also
Death
do Baby
Star.
Yoda.
Of course.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
So many good ones.
Wait a minute, Baby Yoda is a thing. It's not. Jamie Lee Curtis didn't count.
It's an animatronic prop, so it does count as a prop.
So was Jamie Lee Curtis. She was an
a
electronic
win.
prop.
What?
No.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
Wait a minute, who wins?
Jay hasn't gone yet.
All right, Jay, you going?
Do, do.
The AT-AT.
Nice.
Which I think was done in stop motion, so yeah.
We all chose like very like futuristic.
Yeah, because you guys are all in Neverland.
I'm
You chose a human being, you weirdo.
My movie was from the 70s.
My movie is from 1999.
Back to the Future.
My movie is from the 60s.
I actually never
No.
saw Back to the
80s,
Future.
The 80s.
80s, okay.
You've never seen it?
No, I
No,
never actually sat down and
she's
watched it.
deprived.
The third one is the best one. Personally.
Oh,
Back to the Future was, to me, it was
So
so
good.
It was so boring.
Oh wow.
So
All right,
predictable.
Professor, where do we stand?
Buzz. That's a SpongeBob reference.
Hey, Aaron, Professor.
Yes.
Winner is?
The winner has got to be the AT-AT, because I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm biased.
That would be Jay.
I think I'm partially to blame for Freddie's weird Jamie Lee
Yes.
Curtis answer because
You
I
put
brought
it
up
in my
Jamie Lee
head.
Curtis.
Yes. You are
So-
fully to blame, not partially. Fully.
No, because
Guys, this is
Never.
such a fun game.
I gotta
We should
tell
keep
you.
playing this.
Well, so we have somebody in here who wants to be the host of this show.
I think
You wanna
Professor
bring
can
it
be the host. We just need a trailer, something to open it up with, Abdullah.
okay, I'll think of a
You do
trailer.
that.
I'll think of a trailer for him.
That'd be
Awesome.
kind of fun.
All right,
And
let's wrap it
Professor
up.
can put it together. Welcome to the team.
Glad to be here.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
I am. You see, the show actually was pretty good.
Nice job.
Not me, them. I just listened to them and him. Troublemaker over here.
It's so odd to see a person on the other side of that camera the entire time. It's pretty cool.
You got to stop saying that because this is like every day.
Why? It's like an autopilot.
Because it isn't, but it is.
It is. All right, let's wrap it up. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.